Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, we are going to be talking about what I'm going to be reading for Summerween. If you are not familiar with Summerween, it is a yearly readathon. This is the second year that it is happening. Hosted by Gabby over at Gabby Reads and Olivia over at Olivia Reads a Latte. And pretty much it's reading spooky, scary Halloween books in the summer. Because who doesn't want to do that? So this readathon is actually going from July 2nd to July 8th. What I've decided is I have all the prompts and then I have like 5 books, and each book can potentially go in every single prompt. So because of that, I'm not directly assigning books to prompts, because in some way all the books can fit all the prompts no matter what. Okay, so I'm gonna go through all the prompts and then I'll go through my books. So the prompts for the Summerween Readathon are: read a book in the dark, read a paranormal book, read a horror book, read a book with Halloween colors on the cover, and then bake or make a drink or a treat to go with your spooky read. So 2 of them are easy because one is just to bake something. The other is to read your book in the dark or at night, or however you want to interpret that. And then the other 3 are easily movable. The books that I am planning on reading for Summerween, the first one that I've picked out is a recent purchase of mine, and it is The Troop by Nick Cutter. A lot of people either love this book or they hate this book, and so The Troop is, from what I understand, I'm not going to read the synopsis for you, but from what I understand, about a group of Boy Scouts, I believe, who go into the woods to camp, and then something happens and then they start trying to survive on their own. I heard there's a lot of body horror. I heard that it's very gruesome. People have compared it to Lord of the Flies, but they're camping. So there's a lot going on with that, and I'm very excited to see if I either love it or I hate it. The next book that I have picked out is Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia, and I've been meaning to read it for a long time. And Mexican Gothic is also, from what I understand, about a girl in the 1950s, and she gets a letter from her cousin from Mexico City, and her cousin has recently got married and lives with her husband and his family. And the letter pretty much says, I believe my husband and his family are trying to kill me. They're doing something. It's scary. Can you come help? And so the main character goes to Mexico City to check on her cousin and see what is going on. And that whole vibe sounds amazing. So I'm excited for that. The next book I have picked out for Summerween is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This is the only Riley Sager book I have left to read before his new book comes out. So Home Before Dark is about a girl who, her father was a writer or like a paranormal investigator or something like that. He wrote a story, and the girl lives in this house when she's younger with her dad, I believe. Her dad buys this house, and when she moves out of the house very young, and then as an adult, her dad dies and she has to come back to this house, and the house is haunted, I think. And so I think the book goes partly from her living in this her old haunted house, and also the story that her dad has written, kind of going back and forth between those two. And it's Riley Sager, so he is gonna knock my socks off. Next book that I plan on reading for Summerween is Night of the Mannequins by Stephen Graham Jones. This is a tiny little baby. It is only like 125-ish pages, but Night of the Mannequins is, what I understand, is about a group of teenagers, and I think they're trying to play a prank on one of their friends, and so they bring a mannequin into the movie theater, and then I think the mannequin comes alive and starts trying to kill them all. So we love Mannequin with Andrew McCarthy, where Kim Cattrall comes to life and makes out with Andrew McCarthy in a Macy's in the middle of the night. So let's have mannequins come to life and murder us, because we love it. The final book that I plan on getting to for Summerween is The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones again. And this, I actually kind of know nothing about, but I know obviously it's a horror, it's Stephen Graham Jones, the cover is super cool. But this says, a tale of revenge, cultural identity, and the cost of breaking from tradition in this latest novel from the Jordan Peele of horror literature, Stephen Graham Jones. So I believe this has to do with American Indians and like disturbing events in their youth and their childhood things coming back for revenge and things like that. So those are the prompts, and those are the 5 books that I plan on reading for Summerween. I have yet to figure out what I'm going to bake/drink with one of my spooky reads, but I'm gonna be vlogging Summerween, so when I make something, you'll see it. But yeah, if you have any questions about Summerween, I will link the 2 announcement videos down below. I would also love to know in the comment section if you're participating, and if you have filmed a TBR video, link it to me in some way. Let me find it and I will watch your TBR video. And thank you for watching mine. I want to know if you're participating. I want to know if you're not, what are your favorite horror books? Do you even like horror? Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, do what you need to do to help me out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.